Hey everybody, Kim here with SimpleLife.com. Thanks so much for coming by. Today, if you notice that we're jumping up and down, it's because we're on our rebounder. And I'll stop jumping so you guys don't get seasick. But it's kind of an overcasty day today, but the temperature is nice and there's a good breeze blowing. I didn't want to go out for a long walk. As you know, I try to do 10,000 steps a day. Lately I haven't been doing too good at that, but I do my best. And today, instead of walking, I decided I'd take the rebounder outside and I'd rebound a little bit. Now, what is rebounding? Well, let me go ahead and give you a look at this. Let me get down here. This right here is a rebounder. And the brand name of this rebounder is an NEEDAK. N-E-E-D-A-K rebounders. They're made in the USA. I'm all about that. I'll have a link down below. I'd appreciate it if you check out the links. And if you get a chance, please, right now, go ahead and like the page if you like what you're seeing. Give me a comment, share, subscribe at the end. But it helps us out a whole lot. Anyway, this is a NEEDAK rebounder. I did a whole lot of research on rebounders before I bought one. And I got the NEEDAK. Number one, because it's made in the USA. Number two, it's primarily the best. And I like buying the best. This rebounder here is actually the one that doesn't fold. They have one that actually has hinges in the middle, on the top and the bottom, and you can actually fold it in half for easy transportation or storage. This one doesn't have that. What this one does have, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand, this has removable legs. Not removable, but you can pull the legs out and fold them down. And you can fold, you can fold all those legs down. And you can fold every one of those legs down and then store easily. And then they just pop right back in place onto that little leg peg. So it's very low profile. It does have springs. And I will tell you, as you jump on it, you do kind of hear, you know what a spring sounds like. Wee, wee, wee. You do kind of hear the springs squeak. It's nothing that's overpowering. There's a lot of times in the house, I'll have, I'll be rebounding in the house and actually just have the TV on. I don't have it on loud. It doesn't drown anything out, but there is a little bit of a squeak there. But what I do is I normally just get on it and I start with a gentle, they call it a gentle bounce. And I don't know if you can tell that I'm just kind of bouncing. And there's some times that I'll kind of, walk. I'll swing my arms, I move my knees back and forth. But each step that I bounce, each step I take, I don't know if you can tell that if that's getting picked up. But each step I take, it's bouncing me. And it's almost like walking in place, but there's a little bit of a bounce to it. I'll stop doing that so you don't get motion sickness there. I apologize, I have been doing this for a little bit, so I'm a little winded. It does get your heart rate up. It is very, very low impact exercise, which is fantastic. Our systems have lymph nodes in them, and I'm not a medical person. I just know this from actually researching it online. But our systems have lymph nodes, and as you're bouncing, that moment where you're up in the air and that's half a split second that you're anti-gravity before you come back down on the mat, that actually helps flush those lymph nodes out. You're up in the air, you're kind of gravity free, you hit the mat again, and it's just flushing those lymph nodes out, which is very good for the system. And it's my understanding from what I've read, rebounding is the only exercise that truly gives those lymph nodes a good flush. So it's an incredibly healthy exercise. It's low impact. I very seldom leave the mat. Let me just show you again. I pretty much try to keep my feet on the mat, or if I do leave the mat, and again, that's very hard for me to show you that in the camera. And I also, as I'm jumping, I'll turn while I'm jumping just to kind of make it different. And I'm kind of all over the place here, so I apologize. But I did want to share with you the rebounding. You can do it anywhere. Like I said, I normally do it in the house. like when I get home from work and I'm starting to wind down a little bit before I've had dinner. You don't want to eat and then bounce. That kind of blends up your stomach. But regardless, I can rebound in the house watching TV. Today is a gloomy day, but there's a very good breeze. The temperature's nice, so I did go ahead and bring it out in the back. You can take them anywhere. If you get the one that folds, it's very easy to throw it in your trunk, take it out to a park, meet some friends, rebound together. It's fantastic exercise. I wanted to share that with you today because there's more to life than just walking. Walking is fantastic exercise. Since I've been walking, my blood pressure is completely lowered down to a normal range. So, you know, even though it doesn't seem like you're doing a whole lot of exercising, you really are. Walking is doing incredible good things for your body, even if you're only doing it in short 10-minute stints at a time. And rebounding is exactly the same. And look at that, the sun is coming out. Or for that split second it came out before it went right behind a cloud. Regardless, I did want to show you, let me step down here again, show it to you one more time. I did want to show you my rebounder. They're very lightweight. As you can see, I can pick it up. It is kind of awkward. I can pick it up with one hand because it's not really that heavy. I would say it probably weighs, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 pounds. I can lift it with one hand, maybe 20 pounds. It's very light. Excuse me. It's a little bulky, but you know, you can just wheel it. I just kind of, when I brought it outside, I just wheeled it, you know, and then I came out and I just plopped it down and I started to do my exercise. I just got on and started to bounce. So one thing I will recommend, I highly recommend you start out slow. If you're not good at balance, then they have an actual handle. I'll put a link to the handle in the description below. But they have a handle that you can attach to it that you can kind of hang on. They call it a stabilizer bar, so you can kind of stabilize yourself, because the last thing you want to do, excuse me, is fall. You don't want to fall. Always be safe. But yeah, it's fantastic exercise. It's low impact, and it does so much good for your body for the little bit of time that you actually have to do the exercise. There are some people that do humongous aerobic routines on them, really fly off the mat. I think that's great. I'm not to that point yet. I hope maybe one day I will be, but to be honest with you, in the little bit I've been rebounding, I don't see the point. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'm Kim. This is Kim's Simple Life. And come back. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I read all the comments. I want to thank every single one of you who've joined the channel in the last month. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you. Until next time, please remember to keep it simple. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the links below, and please visit my new website, kimsimplelife.com, which I'm still building. Be patient, it'll get there. Bye-bye for now.